What is up, everyone? My name is Jack Saffel, back again with another video, and today I am here with my Monday Night Raw review for June the 27th, 2016, and I know a lot of people said that this Raw wasn't that good, but to be honest with you, I actually didn't mind the show all that much. I mean, yeah, it wasn't incredible or anything, but I feel like it was very interesting. There was a lot of good stuff on this show, in my opinion. So, let's not muck around. Let's get straight into it. We'll talk about Seth Rollins opening up the show to cut a promo about Roman Reigns. Because if you guys don't know, Roman Reigns got suspended because he violated the wellness policy and all that. So he's going to be off for 30 days. However, he's going to come back a couple of days before Battleground. That's when his suspension is done. So yeah, it should be very interesting what they're going to do with Roman Reigns and how the WWE will react to that. And then Rollins pretty much just talks about how Roman Reigns is a coward, and he criticized the tweet he made about, hey, I want to apologize to my family, friends, and fans. I have no excuses and all that shit. And they actually showed the thing on the Titantron, and that and then Rollins is like, now that Roman's out of the picture, according to him anyway, it should be a one-on-one match between myself and Dean Ambrose. And then Dean Ambrose then decides to come out, and for some reason they were calling him the WWE Champion and not WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So I'm starting to think, are they going to bring back the World Heavyweight title? I haven't looked up anywhere to say it's been confirmed, but I think they might be. So it should be very interesting if they do actually make it return for the draft and all that. It should be really cool. So Ambrose pretty much looks at Rollins and all that, and he says, hey, Reigns, made a mistake. We all made mistakes. I mean, I was your friend, you wear skinny jeans. That's a huge mistake, and pretty much roasting him. And he said, well, unless you have the New Day's Time Machine, the triple threat match is still on for Battleground. And then for some reason, AJ Styles decides to come out, which I was like, ooh, okay. And then AJ pretty much says, triple threat match? How about I put myself in there and we can make it a fatal four-way match, kind of inserting himself into that match. And then John Cena decides to come out, pretty much says the same thing. Let's make it a fatal five-way. And Dean's like, oh, fuck yeah, alright, let's just do it. So, then Stephanie McMahon decides to come out, and she says, look guys, I have a solution to this problem, alright? I'm going to put you guys in matches. AJ Styles is going to face Dean Ambrose. John Cena is going to face Seth Rollins. If you two win your matches, you're going to be added into the Battleground main event. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. It was a cool idea from Stephanie McMahon, and yeah, we ended up getting some pretty damn good matches between the two guys. So then we get Paige and Sasha Banks, which I'm so happy these two are together. I don't want it to be long or anything, but it's like my two favorite divas at the moment, besides Becky Lynch, of course, teaming up. It's pretty awesome. So they took on Charlotte and Dana Brooke. I actually missed out on this match, unfortunately. I was making breakfast in the morning. So apparently Sasha got Dana in the bank statement to pick up the win there, and yeah, I'm guessing what I heard was that Charlotte was like really scared of Sasha and she like ran away and shit, which I don't get. I mean, you're the women's champion, shouldn't you be really determined and in your face? Like, I don't give a shit, but what do I know? I don't know why WWE has to book every heel champion as just this chicken shit who runs away from all their opponents. Just WWE, give us something original. You can make a world heel champion not a chicken shit and make them, strong and, defend the title and actually a badass, You've done it before. Why can't you do it with Charlotte? Then we get to Rusev taking on Titus O'Neil. Now, first off, I thought we were just going to get a brawl again, but we didn't end up getting that. I will say, these two guys worked really well with each other in this match. I feel like Rusev and Titus O'Neil, they had a really good connection between each other. I don't know, I just thought this was really, really good. But how this match ended, they ended up on the outside, and they did the double clothesline spot that they did in the last match, which I'm always down for. I think it's a really cool spot. And then Titus O'Neil gets into the ring and then wins by countout, which I don't really get because he's meant to be a babyface. Wouldn't he throw him into the ring and have him win on purpose? But yeah, he kind of clotheslined him into the timekeeper's area, and that's how he got the victory. But yeah, I didn't really get the win. I thought it was a bit silly, but I thought they worked pretty well with each other, and I thought the match was just quite decent. And then we get to Stephanie McMahon backstage. She's on her cell phone, and she bumps into Kane, Corporate Kane, and he's like, "Oh, can I just talk to you for a bit?" And yeah, thank you for meeting up with me and considering to host SmackDown. And, Shane can't get over the pass, and, so that's the problem and all that stuff. And Stephanie's like, "Bitch, I'm running it." And then the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, and his wife Maurice walk up, and they're like, "Wait, where's the red carpet? Where's the flashing lights and all that, Why aren't people praising my return?" And so Kane was like, if Kane was running SmackDown, you'd have a huge problem with me being gone for a month. And then he states that why not to vacate a title if not defended for 30 days. Hello? What about Brock Lesnar? He didn't defend his title in 30 days. Like, what the fuck, So he gets a special pass because he's the big bad Brock Lesnar. Fuck you. And not only that, Triple H went 30 days without a championship reign, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that is a complete bullshit rule. I'm guessing they just brought it back because, oh yeah, let's just bring it back. Fuck, that pisses me off. But anyway, they say, "Oh, you're gonna have a mystery opponent tonight when you defend your Intercontinental title," and it's just like, oh, whatever. Then we get John Cena versus Seth Rollins. Very, very enjoyable match. These guys always have great chemistry with each other. Cena hit a really big AA, which, by the way, I love how Rollins, sells it, because he does, like, a crazy, like, flip when he lands on the ground. And then, a lot of near falls, a lot of finishes and all that. And then AJ Styles and the Club make their way down the ring to distract Cena. But then Styles gets on the apron, but Cena pisses off. And then Rollins hits the pedigree, wins the match, and John Cena will not be into the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, or WWE title now, as they're just calling it, no World Heavyweight. I kind of saw this coming. I really enjoy Cena and Rollins wrestling each other. I have no problem with that. I think these two guys work really well. But it was kind of predictable for me. I kind of saw this coming. And to be honest, I didn't really want John Cena and AJ Styles to be in the match, because I really want the Shield triple threat. So, yeah, Cena and AJ, they need to complete their feud before they can get anywhere near the world title spot yet. Then we get Enzo and Big Cass making their way, and I love these two guys. They are just awesome. And we get these two jobbers in the ring, and they say to everyone, "You know what? We're going to ride the wave of momentum that is you people. So when the match starts, I want you guys to do the wave," and all that. As soon as the bell rings, crowd starts doing the wave, which I thought was pretty awesome. They pretty much beat the living shit out of them. Just no offense from the opponents. The Bada Boom Shakalaka, which is pretty much Enzo does a splash and Cass just pushes him down. It's kind of like when someone asks you, "Oh, can you help me lift it up?" and like they barely lift it up, and the other person pretty much lifts the whole thing. I'm the guy who barely lifts it up, by the way. But yeah, Enzo and Cass win easily. And then the Social Outcasts come out. Oh my lord. And they say they're not soft. They are HARD, hard. Like, oh my god. And so they say Enzo says they're hard, and then they argue about, "Oh, I'm harder than you," really funny. And then pretty much Enzo and Cass tells them they're soft, which is great. So then we get another Darren Young, Bob Backlund, which is fucking wrestle already, Darren. Oh my god. Enough with these fucking He's been doing this shit for like a month, 2 months. Just get in the ring and kick some ass, boy. Then we get a bit with the Special Olympics. Big Show and Renee Young are just talking about, which I think is really cool. I know WWE does this to, to make their image looks good, but then again, doesn't all companies do that? But yeah, seeing WWE team up with Special Olympics, I think is really, really cool. And yeah. Then we get Summer Rae taking on Becky Lynch. Natalya was on commentary, and she pretty much says enough is enough and it's time for a change. So nice little Owen Hart gesture right there. Before this match even happens, Becky gets out of the ring and just kicks the shit out of Natalya, and then they punch for a bit and then wipes her out. And then Becky says, Natty's messed with the wrong girl. So the feud between Becky Lynch and Natalya is very apparent. I'm going to really enjoy the match they have at probably Battleground. So yeah, I cannot wait to see those two girls tear it up. Then we get to the highlight reel with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Now, Jericho in this segment pretty much brings up how they used to be friends and now they're all enemies and all that. And he's really, adding fuel to their rivalry. And, Zayn kind of, counts it out. It's like, I know what you're trying to do here, Chris, And pretty much Sami says, look, Kevin, you saying you're taking me out because there's a business idea is all a bunch of shit and that you're a coward. And then Owen says, look, mate, Look, mate, the only reason I attacked you was because of the business decision. I need to put food on the table for my family and all that. And pretty much using that as an excuse and all that. So, and then Jericho says, oh, Sami, you're a terrible friend. You just want to make Kevin Owens' life miserable and all that. And I want to slap that stupid idiot face because he won't, because Owens will at Battleground. And he said, here, you guys can have the gift of Jericho. Drink it in, man. Which I just love. Jericho has been an awesome heel as of late. And then Zayn and Owens both super kick Jericho, which I thought was quite funny. And they look at each other and Owens is like, just walks off. So, yeah, they decided also in that segment that they're going to have the match at Battleground, which is pretty cool. I would have liked they had a stipulation onto it, maybe like a last man standing match. That would be really, really awesome. But, just a normal one-on-one match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, I'm all down for. They're two fantastic wrestlers. Sami Zayn, I think is an incredible babyface. And, now that we've lost Daniel Bryan, I think he can be that next Daniel Bryan spot because, he's very easy to like. He doesn't seem like a dick at all. And, he's very high-flying and everyone loves that. So, yeah, I can definitely see Sami Zayn as that next big popular babyface. As for Kevin Owens, he's got World Championship material written all over him. And I really hope the best between these two. And I can't wait for their match at Battleground. So, after that, we get our Intercontinental Championship match as The Miz, waits out for his surprise opponent. So, do we get someone big? Do we get someone huge? Who is it? And it is Demon Kane. Why? You had a great opportunity to bring someone up from NXT. It could have been anyone. I heard rumors of Finn Balor because he posted a picture of him being at Raw, but we all know Balor's such a tease. I heard stuff about Hideo Itami, which I thought would be pretty cool, but I don't even know if he's fully healed yet. So that's the best you can come up with, Demon Kane, because he talked to Miz before. This is lame, and this match was just an absolute piece of shit. Kane was so sloppy during this match, just, I don't know, and then, Maurice got onto the top, and, she broke her ankle, or pretended to, and Miz checked up on his wife, referee counted out. It was really weird, and, it didn't make much sense, just, Maurice is like, and I thought, wait, is she actually hurt? And, Kane's not doing anything. It's like, he's on the outside, throw him back in the ring, but no, Miz retains the title, Kane wins by countout. Terrible, terrible segment. And yeah, really missed the mark on that one. And then we get to Cesaro and Apollo Crews versus Sheamus and Alberto Del Rio, Team Charisma. This was a nothing tag team match. The babyfaces pick up the win. And then Crews gave Sheamus the spinning sit-out powerbomb for the win. And yeah, it was a match that happened. It was nothing special. I'm just happy that I saw Cesaro. Then we get JoJo interviewing Dean Ambrose. And she asked, what's it like being WWE Champion? Was it everything you expected? Ambrose said, it's been good, but it hasn't been everything he's expected. And he wanted a parade outside the headquarters, but you need permits for that and all that. And so tonight he's got AJ Styles, and then Stephanie McMahon walks up to him, and she said this before in the segment, that she's absolutely appalled and disgusted that he is the WWE champ. Seriously, And she pretty much just buries Dean Ambrose. I'm so sick and fucking tired. No, excuse me for a second. Everyone gives Cena shit for burying people. Look at Stephanie McMahon. It's almost like every fucking week this bitch has to bury someone in a promo. I'm sick to fucking death of it. She did it to Charlotte, and she did it to someone last week. I can't remember. And now she's doing it to Dean Ambrose. I know it's not going to destroy Dean Ambrose's credibility or anything, but why does she feel the need to just fucking destroy someone on the microphone? I'm sick to fucking death of it. Fuck you, Stephanie, you bitch. I'd still have sex with you, but still, fuck you. Then we get to the Wyatt family a promo, or so we think, because the New Day decides to come out. They're dressed as the Wyatt family. It was really, really funny. Kofi's like Eric Rowan, and Xavier Woods is apparently Braun Strowman. No, he kind of looks like Luke Harper. But anyway, also, where the hell's Luke Harper? We haven't seen him in a while. And Big E was Bray Wyatt, and he had like a grey beard and all that. He looked really funny. And as I say, the Wyatt family needed a big bowl of bootios, and pretty much roasting the Wyatt family. They even said that themselves. But then the Wyatt family said, you know, enough is enough and all that. And, you know, you use this illusion of the power of positivity, man, and all that. How can you have the power of positivity when a man has lost his job and is starving for children? And then Kingston says the power of positivity is not a lie, it's a way of life. And then Biggie and Kofi are pretty much, you know, praising the power of positivity. However, Xavier Woods is kind of like, guys, we should just wrap this up, don't worry about it. So... And then, you know, Bray Wyatt actually kind of calls that out. It's like, Xavier, you don't have to be with them, man. You can be with me, or something like that. And, you know, he looks really, really concerned for Big E and Kofi. I don't know if this could be possibly he joins the Wyatt family. I don't think that would happen. That's just something I thought up in my head. But... yeah, this could be really interesting. I expect the match between these two guys is going to be really, really awesome. And, yeah, I cannot wait for the Wyatt family and the New Day to see what they've got on. Then we get to Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles, and if AJ wins, he's added to the WWE title match at Battleground. Seth Rollins is on commentary, and, yeah, these two had a very, very fun match between each other. Lots of counters and hitting each other. You know, he did the Pele kick, and then Ambrose did his runs into the ropes and then does the clothesline, which is really cool. And then the club make their way to the ring, you know, to probably screw over at Dean Ambrose. That is until John Cena comes out and takes out Gallows and Anderson, and then Styles gets distracted. Ambrose rolls up Styles and hits the Dirty Deeds for the win, which I thought was really cool. And then right afterwards, Seth Rollins sneaks in and beats the crap out of Dean Ambrose, and then the club do the same thing to John Cena, and then they do the finishing move called the Magic Killer onto the stage, which was pretty crazy. And then Rollins gives Ambrose the pedigree. He holds the WWE Championship up high, and that's how we end the show. So, yeah, I actually didn't mind this episode of Raw. There was a lot of good stuff on this show. I'm liking what they're doing with the Triple Threat match, and how they're working around the Roman Reigns suspension, and I'm happy that they acknowledged that. I thought the two matches between Rollins and Cena and AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose were very, very good. The Miz and Kane segment was awful. Stephanie needs to stop burying people, but overall this was a very good episode in my opinion. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below what you think, and if you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Twitter and Instagram is at Jackamelo31 if you want to check me out there. Make sure to check out my fellow Bullshit Club members, the 5/8 and Mr. Edge TV. Their channels will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out in 3, 2, 1.